Hello. It's late. I'd like to try to do these earlier in the day, so forgive me if I kind of slur my words, but it's been a long, fun day. But I did have some issues, and I wanted to share them with you. Nothing that I really got pissed off about, and it actually made me almost pissed to be accused of being pissed. I wasn't pissed, and I'm not pissed now. But, I have no problems explaining myself, and if something bothers me, I'm going to explain why, and that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm angry. I'm just explaining, okay? And I just find that a lot of people are so selfish, and I know it's human nature for all of us. We tend to put ourselves first, and I think that's important, I think I've also said it before, if you can't love yourself, how can you love someone else? And loving yourself is being kind to yourself and doing good things for yourself. Of course, you should have a big heart and you should be able to do things for other people, but it should not be at your expense, all right? God, I hate these crescent-shaped ice cubes. They always turn the wrong way when I'm trying to drink them. Having a little peach tea, so don't mind me. Like I said, it's been a long day. I need to unwind. I actually wanted something a little stronger, but don't want to get loopy while I'm doing this. So anyway, it just seems to me that there are people that think about what their needs are and who they need to talk to meet those needs. I mean, here's a perfect example. This is something that I've seen, not necessarily in my circle of friends, but I have seen this. I've talked to people that have told me stories about, people they know. And a good example is going to a club and riding together. And there's just two of you, and then one of you go and hang out with somebody that you're hot for, and you're trying to get something going, and then you leave the other person high and dry with no one to talk to. That's rude. If you go out together, be together and leave together, and if you don't leave together, then at least make arrangements and say, hey, I'm ready to go. Are you ready to go? No, you want to stay longer? Is there someone who can give you a ride? You work something out, but, there are people that use people for their car, and I think that's wrong. When I need a favor from someone, okay, I don't do it under the guise that we're doing something that's going to be mutually fun for the both of us. If I need something, and it's not, I don't try to plan a social event, all right? I just say, this is what I need. Can you help me? If you help me, this is what I'll do for you, all right? I lay it all out on the line. I do need something, but this is how I'm going to compensate you for your time. And like I said, sometimes when you have friends, they should do something out of the kindness of their heart. It's good to be selfless, but you also can't take advantage of a person's kindness either. You have to make offers, and offers meaning something to show your appreciation. And then if they want to reject it, okay, hey, that's fine, but you got to at least make the offers and be prepared to execute those offers if they accept them. All right. So, it just bothers me. I mean, someone approached me about getting together to do something, and I appreciate his brutal honesty, but then when I hear some of the things he says, I'm like, that's why you're inviting me? I'm just a taxi. What's in it for me? That's not right, you know. So, I don't have a lot to say about this, but, you know, I do want to say it, you know. Don't just think of yourself, okay? I know it's in our nature to think of ourselves first, or at least a lot of us. I'm not a completely selfless person either. Sometimes, you know, I think about what I want and who, sometimes that involves somebody else to accomplish it, but I try to think about what their needs may be as well. There's somebody else involved. So all I'm saying is just make sure you're doing something for them. And, you know, sometimes what I think will make them happy isn't necessarily what will make them happy, but I try. I think about what it is they may like, and I don't just think about what it is that I'm willing to do for them. I think about what they may like, and I think about whether or not I'm willing to do that. And if I'm not, then I just don't ask for the favor. You know, it's really, I mean, no one, I mean, we don't live on this earth by ourselves, okay? Most of us, I mean, some of us are loners, but I think all of us benefit from, you know, making friends, having friends, and, you know, it can get pretty lonely without them, you know, but if you find that you're making friends and losing them, then, you know, you got to think about what it is that you might be doing wrong, you know. Are you taking and not giving anything back, you know? There's been people that have come and gone in my life, and for reasons that I just was never able to figure out, and I assumed that they were the problem. But, you know, maybe I did something wrong. But they also did something wrong in not explaining, because, you know, I'm a reasonable person. I'm willing to, you know, I don't want to become a completely different person. But if I like someone and I'm doing something that bothers them, you know, or I'm not doing something that they'd like me to do, I'm willing to, you know, fine-tune my interactions with them so I can maintain that friendship. That person's worth it. So, that's all I have to say on the subject, really. Love your friends. Show them that you love them. Don't think of yourself all the time. Don't be a creep. All right? Reach out sometimes just to say hello, just for the hell of it. You know, how are you doing? I mean, that goes a long way. Showing that you care goes a long way. But when a person needs you, try to be there for them. If they're constantly needing you, then I can understand if you're going to want to tune them out once in a while. That's so good. You don't know. I wish I could share this with you right now. Peach tea. Yummy. So, what else can I say? Goodbye. See you again really soon. Thank you for joining me, and have a good night.